What's up, guys? This is General Joshua 16 bringing you a video that you might want to look at, because this is the video that I'm gonna tell you about Black Ops 3, how to get better in game, part 1. So let's go to it. Alright, first off, you need an okay class. This is the class I've been using. I don't use recon. I was just putting that for long shots. And this is usually my class every time, and I do pretty well. Why not? I always do good with the dredge, because dredge is one of the most OP burst I ever know. That is not a DLC weapon, and just an XMC for a score streaks, and I need one more for gold. But anyway, I'm going to be telling you the gun that you will want to use if you're a noob. Gun number 1, ICR. Full auto assault rifle, modest damage with minimum recoil. It has no recoil to me, to anyone. I don't have grip on this, but when you have grip, no recoil. If you don't have grip, you'll get just one little bit of a miss, and it turns out to be no recoil. But you get a little bit of a miss, but after that, no recoil. Yeah, I got gold for that. Alright, number 2 is your secondary. Now, if you have any DLCs, the 1911 is the most OP secondary I ever know. If you don't have any DLCs, the secondary you might want to use is the RK5, launchers, XMC, mainly, any, because, well, sometimes lefty is pretty much the best ranged one. Even it says range for 2 squares, but to me it's not like that. There's some kind of bug that is happening that lefty is more faster than any melee weapon I know. But Iron Gym, that crowbar, has some kind of the ones you were trying to look at are the fast animations, because the faster animator, the more quicker it could be to kill it. If you have any of these, like I don't, because I'm not really that lucky. The pizza slicer is pretty good. Shadow Claw, really awesome. Ballistic knife, never seen that in action. I never used it. But if you don't want to use the ICR, what gun should we choose? The wrenchy. The goddamn annoying gun to go up against. Now, why I say the wrenchy is because this freaking thing kills anything in its path. Even if you don't have all the attachments that... Alright, hold on. Now, if you have this setup in any game, you're gonna win matches, but no one's gonna like you. No one will ever want to be your friend if you have a setup like this, and maybe it's just elo. If you have a setup like this, or get rid of that, press scavenger, yeah. If you have a class like this, no one's gonna like you, ever. Because the Branchy is the most annoying weapon to go up against in any game, because the Branchy liable 2-shot kill, or it could be a 3-shot. If it's really far away, then it's gonna take up to 4. Only 4 bullets will kill a person. Maximum. Minimum 2. Well, probably pretty much well, in hardcore, this thing is a beast. If you have long barrel, rapid fire, you name it. If you don't want to use a shotgun, LMGs, like I said, the 4A dredge, or even the Dingo. Dingo is like literally my good weapon, my go-to weapon. Sometimes. This thing will just rip things apart if you have good accuracy or aim. Because if you don't have good aim, you're not gonna get kills. If you have good aim, like Optic Scumpy, you're gonna rip through everything. Also, I like to include this: the Vesper, grip, maybe some fast mags, and laser sight. And make sure you have gun ho. You could use this weapon, go to hardcore, and you don't have to aim. Like, this thing is just terrible to aim, but it's hit fire. Mamma mia. Mamma mia. Like, hold on. Oh, I don't have extended mags. Oh no. Probably have suppressors. Because don't want to be seen on the map. But the Vesper is disgusting. Higher fire rate, but its recoil just really bad when you aim. But if you hit fire, laser sight, you're gonna rip in hardcore. In core, it might take a couple shots, like a little bit more, to kill a person. Definitely run scavenger because this thing just rips through ammo so fast that you need scavenger. You need it. And last gun I wanted to tell you about. Oh, where is it? Is it in SMGs? Maybe. No. Is it? No. Man of War poo. Alright, let's just say that. Alright, which gun? Whoa. KN-44. Why did I start with this thing? I already prestiged it. Grip, steady mags, fast mags, and long barrel. Stock. If you feel really ballsy, go for a reflex or a elo. Never use these four because they're really weird to use. I don't use them because they're really weird to use. So that's why you always want to like make sure you have the best class in the game. But also, I also want to mention, NA is pretty good. Every DLC in the game are OP, like all of them. Like, I don't know about the Galil. Galil kind of, not really that good. But until it comes to Olympia, you're gonna find someone that has Olympia and you want to pick it up. Or if you have it unlocked, go for it, cause this thing is a beast in this game. Black Ops 1 Olympia, poo. Black Ops 2 Olympia, poo. Even it was in multiplayer, but it was in zombies, but it's poo. But in this game, on multiplayer only, this thing shreds. It takes up to one shot to kill a person in medium range. 2 shots if it's a really long distance. And this thing, you're gonna like really get a lot of people angry. The RPK, I've seen it in action, but it's pretty good. Kills me in 3 shots. Unlimited printer LMG. Yeah, let's just move on from that. I got the RSA. This one is just bad. Look at the damage. Just no. Like, I'd rather use a Drake on damage than this. Now, I think this is the DSR 50, but I don't know what real name it's called, but this thing, it's okay. Like, it's something. And the ballista, never seen it in action. Never seen this little. What the fuck? Never seen this thing in multiplayer. What the hell? All right. So less. Also to run with your lethal. Probably have C4 if you want it, or if you're a hardcore camper, or use Semtex. Never use frag, thermite. Thermite if you want to just damage your opponent and just kill him in one shot. Trip mine, there's something wrong with it. Like, I always run through a trip mine every game and it doesn't kill me. And tactical. Concussion is always good because you always get that advantage when you use uh, a concussion grenade, because pretty much you just gotta always get that advantage when, because the person won't. It's like a heat wave. It won't. The opponent will not be able to move, and you're just gonna end up getting a free kill. That's how I get some of my headshots. Use heat wave and concussion. Bada boom, bada bang. Shock charges are something. Trophy systems. They are OP in what's it called? It's with the robot. Safeguard, yes. Because this thing destroys rocket launchers. It could target the rocket launcher at any time. This thing is just a beast. EMP is only when electronics is. You see, like abilities and some other stuff. Flashbang. The opponent can move around, but you won't be able to see. But sometimes you're able to see. It's not like the Black Ops 1 and 2 flashbangs or M.3. And the perks you want to have is always afterburn. You also, I'll be post up another gameplay of how to move around, how to get your advantage. But in one of those things, it's going to be afterburner, or even ghost and flat jacket. Overclock, if you want to get your ability faster, like a heat wave or something, then go for it. Blind eye, not really that useful, but it's good against Wraith. Sixth Sense is only when if you're going melee only and you're just camping in the corner, that's when this is your best friend. Alright. Perk number 2, fast hands. When you like the Vesper I was talking about, if you want to just aim really quick, then this is your friend. ATUP, if you want to get your score streaks faster, like if you want to get that RAPS, GI unit, UAV faster, help out your team, go for it. Use ATUP. Hardwire. I haven't been using this thing so much, because Tracker and Sixth Sense doesn't get affected by this, and as you can see the description, I ain't gonna read all that, but you could just pause the video and watch it. Tracker is the only, is like, if you're going in the gunfight and they're shooting at you and you shoot back and then they ran away, like always happens to me, but I have trackers, so I could just go follow in the footsteps that is on the ground, and I find them. But sometimes they get really lucky and just knock me in the face, like, with that fucking passive Sora's fucking. But anyway, cold blooded AI score streaks and immune to thermal scopes, optics. I don't know. Yeah, and scavenger is where you just really want it, because you're just gonna burn through Vesper ammo or any like really fast burning ammo at all times. Number 3, gun hose. They're your best friend for the Vesper setup I told you about, but this is also good for the burn sheet when you're like just running and gunning. Last suppressor. If you're playing Search and Destroy, then you will need this when if you don't want to get heard, and also good for Search and Destroy awareness to hear enemies' footsteps if you want sound horror. Engineer. This is just greasy as heck. Booby traps, care package, reroll score streaks, and it shows enemy equipment. Holy damn, this one is awesome. Tactical mass is where if you just get concussion, shock charge, blast playing, it reduces the effects. And this is good when if you want to just keep on going, running, and stuff like that. I was about to say yes, but anyway. And wild card. Pick which one you want. I don't really care. And now specialist. Where do I go from here? Rogue is just awesome, but gambler I never use it, because usually people don't run abilities like these. Gravity spikes are pretty good when you find a horde of people. You just want to use it and get that multi-kill. Overdrive. If you want to play objective or play snipers only, this is also good. Sparrow is good for long range and some chain killers. Vigil Pulse is where you want to find people around the map and your radius, but it has some really bad side effects. Like it will pin you on the map. Tempest is good for kill chains, and because if it hits a person, hits an enemy, any enemy that is closer to the enemy that just got shot, it'll kill them too, because it will connect, and glitch will flash back to previous position while keeping all other conditions intact, which is like if you got flashbang, then you're still got to be flashed when you glitched, or even heat waved. I don't know about the hive, probably that one too. War Machine, this one got nerfed really badly. It's not even good. It's everyone always like aims up and tries to shoots randomly, but pretty much you just want to aim at an enemy instead, not just randomly shooting. Kinetic armor, OP and hardcore. Annihilator. It's really good when you pretty much just want to go for one shot, one kills. Combat focus is like the 8-up. 8-up and combat focus are pretty good because if you want to get that high score streak, go for it. Hive is where for the campers, where I really get really mad at this, but how to counter a hive is where you have to have heat wave, because if you get targeted uh the hive, you use your heat wave because it'll buzz off the fiery flies. Rejack is just useless because pretty much you're just gonna get killed when you try to revive yourself, because they're just gonna keep on shooting you or standing at the same spot that you got killed, and it'll also add another death. Scythe is so OP that it got nerfed, but it's still good. That the minigun is just non-stop domination. That two bullets would kill a person. Hardcore 1. This is good for knifers, because a lot of your clones will run out, and if you run in a straight line like they're doing, the enemy won't find out unless they have a child link and kill you. Active camo is good for knifers, or even want to play sneaky to get to the other side and just pop on everyone. Ripper is just really annoying to go up against because you don't know if they have it or not, because it doesn't show. But this one has really long range than anything, like a really big lunge. This is the best I ever thought of. Purifier. Flamethrower that fires a steady steam of heat, scorching enemies within close range. Close range, like, that's just really bad, but it's really good because if they get burned, they're done. But it will take a little bit of time. That's why Purifier got nerfed, because if you get hit by a Purifier, you're done. But if you get hit by a Purifier now, you'll just still have a chance to kill that one person that holy crap, that was loud. But anyway, heat wave. This is how to get headshots. This is where the concussion really works. You use it, then they like get concussioned, but it's way better than a concussion. That it just gets everything in your radius. This is how this could counter hives. Why not put it on? I like my suit. I like it. But anyway, that's all. Maybe score streaks too. I play the cheapest score streaks. The ones that pros play is wraps. Wraith, and sometimes maybe UAV, Hater, Cerberus. This used to have been my class setup. Like, always liked these things because the talent, I could just be in the air popping people in Nuketown. Cerberus is where I play the objective and like to go kill some butt faces. But Hardened Sentry, recently I've been using it, and it's awesome. Power Core is just really greasy that it takes a lot of your ammo to destroy this thing. Hater is the best. It takes 3 XMC rockets. XMC. X3. X3. XM53. 3 of them. The Wraith I was just talking about. Rolling Thunder. This is so bad in hardcore. You're just gonna kill your teammates and get kicked out from the lobby garden. If you know how to place it properly in a good spot, this will be useful. If not, it will be done. Lightning Strike also bad. And Hellstorm. These 2 and Rolling Thunder are just really bad for hardcore. The Dart is just useless. I used to be like really happy to get this, but now it just sucks. GI unit is just a heavily armored motherfucker. It just kills anything. And it could turn into patrol mode and defense mode. And Raps, I already talked about. And these 3 are just the ones that I play cheap because I'm not much of a pro player and just go for high score streaks. But XCXD, well, I call it RCXD because I like the original name better. I just call it this. This one this blows up, and if it's close enough to the enemy, boom, they're dead. No head marker whatsoever, unless you have flat jacket. Care package, you get a random score streak. This is why engineer is pretty good to use. Maybe I should put that engineer on and say less, but you know what I'm talking about. So thanks for watching. If this was helpful, let me know in the comments. Any criticism is always helpful. It helps me out that if I missed anything, or if I stutter, or what did I get too low in the video, and if you didn't understand anything, leave it down in the comments. Like, subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, do it. Post notifications for more. Well, not for more. Well, like and subscribe will always have me make more videos. Notifications when they come up. If you want to go check them out, because there's got to be a part 2 of that in gameplay. How to get the advantage, get the kills, how to play on a good sensitivity. And see ya, I guess. Yeah, it's good.